you guys only use us for our bodily features,
No, we don't.
our ass, our titties. That's the first thing y'all look at when
That's
you see a woman.
That's the first thing y'all show. What do you mean? Every time you
That's
see
the
a
first thing
woman,
you look at.
every time you see a woman,
It's
she's wearing.
magnified.
Listen, no, she's wearing tight clothes, skimpy shirts. So you magnify your body because you want us to look at that. So we look at it. That's all y'all look at. That's all y'all put out there. We don't know y'all from a can of paint. When we see you first meet you, we don't know you from a can of paint. So the first thing gonna attract us is your physical feature. That's the first thing gonna attract us. Then we get to meet you. Then we know you after that. So yes, of course, you gotta be somebody we physically attracted to first. Right? Women always gotta be physically attracted to a man. A woman can be attracted to his stature, to his status, things like that. You get what I'm saying? And she will go, oh, he got that nice car, or he got this amount of money. She will go just off of that. He can be the ugliest nigga in the world to her. She don't care. She gonna go off because of his stature or his status. Us, we go off the visual. We want that fat ass chick over there. We want that chick with look like she got some good brains on her or something like that. Like we want that. That's what we initially attracted to. But then after that, we know her. Then she'll right. But then after we get past that physical, we know her. If she separates herself from the pack, oh, she's not a hood rat bitch. She establishes another. These are separating yourself from the pack. But when we first meet y'all, all y'all in the same little category. All y'all in the same category. Oh, she cute, she fine, she thick. This and that. Like that's what y'all are in the same category until somebody separate themselves. That's the way it works for us.
Well, you need to redirect that. I think it should be redirected. That way, the intimacy portion of it comes from a different aspect. That means that when we're getting to know each other, you're not doing it based on my physical features. You're doing it about the internal person, not
Right.
the external person. So if you're redirecting that, you can build better rapport to where a question like that comes about. It's an easier question versus, oh, I don't know you like that. I only know that you got a fat old ass.
Yeah.
You got a kid, this, that, and the third. But how he redirected that and did it from a different aspect.
What do you mean? How you know he wasn't?
I'm just,
Because at the end of the day,
that's a man.
no, it's not me. Because at the end of the day, he could have redirected, really been getting to know that young lady, or whatever the case may be. But he also knew he still wanted to fuck. That didn't change nothing. Just because I want to fuck you don't mean I get to know you. I'm watching all this stuff at the same time. Like, you still cute. You still got the same fat ass. You got all that stuff. But now we hanging out more than just these 1 or 2 dates. Now I'm starting to know who you are as a person. I'm starting to see you start showing me different qualities. But you showing me these qualities. These ain't what came out yet. And she decided, just like you thought he was paid for not bringing her diapers, I think she was paid for cutting the nigga off for not bringing diapers. You get what I'm saying? Because he was willing to sacrifice what he didn't want to do to make her happy. But she still stood on bullshit. She stood on bullshit and was like, nah, fuck that. You don't bring them diapers. You don't bring them at first. So no, nigga, you almost have some pussy too. That just sounds like he escaped and dodged a bullet when it came to her. But then once he say no to one thing, oh, nigga, you cut off. Nigga, lose my number. And you almost had some pussy. What?
That's a mama bear speaking.
That's not a mama. That's not a mama bear. What a mama bear got to do with giving us a pussy? What a mama bear got to do with her pussy?
Because I'm a package deal.
No, it can't be a package deal.
It is a package deal. If
No,
you gotta know me. You know I have a child. You take me, you take him.
That's fine.
Right?
But I ain't took you yet.
It's
I'm
getting
trying to see if I want you. I'm still trying to see if I want you.
It's getting to that point.
But I don't know if I want you yet.
Now,
It's getting that point for you.
And at that point, that's why they haven't fucked that because she didn't know if she wanted to fuck on me.
But that's why I say it's getting that point for her. It's getting to that point for her. She was ready to be there. He wasn't.
They haven't fucked yet, so she wasn't really at any point at this point.
She said you almost had some pussy. She was close to getting niggas pussy.
Almost don't count.
It don't count, you right. But what I'm saying is she dangled the pussy in front of him. She probably, listen, I'm giving a theory.
Okay.
That's probably why she's a single mom now, because she probably had a guy she was dealing with before who was doing different little shit for her. She was dangling that pussy in front of him. He got the pussy to end up pregnant. She's like, okay, you pregnant now. She's another, but no, I wasn't there for you. I didn't want to be your nigga. You feel me? I was just trying to get some pussy. She gave the nigga the pussy. She ended up pregnant. I'm gonna keep the baby. You feel me? To keep the nigga ain't around. Nah, I ain't with you. Like this, ain't the other. So you know he ain't got no daddy. Same doing with this nigga. She dangling shit in front of this, dangling pussy in front of this nigga. You could have had some pussy. Could have had some pussy because she's using her pussy as her weapon. She's not showing she got nothing else to offer. But when a female tell me a story, I know it's more to it than what she tells me. I know it's another side from that dad that's gonna totally conflict with what she's saying. Because hers is gonna be emotional, his gonna be logical, and it's not gonna sound the same. So I cannot sit back and go off of her showing the sign of her dangling her pussy in front of this nigga and don't think you do the same thing with the last nigga. She don't just start that with this new nigga. That's who you are. You've been doing that. That's your mentality. You dangle the pussy in front of niggas to get what you want. She been dangling that pussy to get what she want out this nigga. Once he said no, she pulled the pussy back. Nope. You almost had it. That's dangling the pussy in front of a nigga. And that don't start with this new nigga. It started before this. That's not all that a man wants. Yes, a man do want the pussy. But with the right woman, a nigga want more than just pussy.
Yeah, that shit sound bad, man. What was the consensus on that in all the threads and the comments and stuff?
All the women said the same shit. He corny, he should have bought the diapers, should have bought the diapers. Like the women just, oh, he wants a pussy, he wants a pussy, he wants a pussy. But what I'm saying is, none of them dug deeper in the situation. They just sit back and didn't look at the totality of it. As a man, we can't always just jump on everything when it comes to certain situations like that. I looked at the whole situation.
Nobody mentioned her dangling her pussy around?
Nobody. The women not gonna mention that. I'm talking to a woman in front of me right now. She don't want to hear that.
I'm speaking from an independent.
She flipped
I'm
it.
an independent woman.
She flipped it and said, "Oh, that's all men want anyway. If that's all men want anyway, why still dangling in front of a nigga? If you, what do you mean? Make a nigga want something else. Make yourself different. I don't give a fuck if that's all a man want or not. Stop dangling in front of him. Show him you got more to offer than just pussy, and he'll treat you like more than just pussy."
That's all men want from women. That's all they have.
Exactly.
Women got other shit going on. Niggas be just as interested in all that too. So that saying is fried.
That's that cave woman mentality.
Ooh, you want to go there?
That's back when all women had to offer was pussy. Nowadays, today's woman, they got a lot more offer than just pussy.
But you
You
don't
get what I'm
recognize that yet.
We do
That's why
recognize
we're
that.
still fighting for it. We're still trying to be seen. That's why the tight clothing comes about. We're trying to be seen because we're still in the background no matter what we offer.
The background
you
of
have
what?
Nurses, you have doctors.
The background of
now.
what?
The men. The man
No.
always had the power, right?
You're not the background, you're the backbone. We had this talk earlier. You're the backbone.
And would you like to tell the people what you stated to me?
Yes.
Okay.
So my mindset is a man is always the head, the woman is the backbone, right? Mm-hmm. So with a woman being the backbone, a head is useless with no backbone. It's useless with no backbone. Us being the men, we're in the forefront of everything as being the head. So everything that comes to this relationship, a man is going to have to eat, endure, all that good stuff. A woman is the backbone. She's protected by everything in front of you. Because once that backbone is torn apart, everything else is useless. You can't do nothing without that backbone. But when you got women who trying to stop being the backbone and becoming the head, it messes everything up. They can't handle the things that the head is forced and faced with. Everything goes to the head. But the fucking key controller is the backbone of everything. But when a woman lose her mentality of being the backbone and want to be the head, that's when everything gets misconstrued. And we got a lot of women today now with the head mentality instead of the backbone mentality.
No, we're just looking to be equal.
But that is equal. Equal don't mean you have to be the head too. Equal is me understanding I'm the head and understand the head can't operate without the backbone. You can still be the backbone, be just equal as the head. You don't have to step up and be like, I gotta be the head too because you the head. It's not equal. That's imbalance. That's imbalance. Right? You can't have two backbones. You can't have two heads.
But you do.
You have one head, one brain.
This is true.
All this stuff.
And there's a right.
Right, but that all functions as one brain. The left
But
brain,
not when
the
man-
left, right, center, back, front, all the brain ways in there interact together to create one consensus. One. Right? The neurological senses, all that stuff, it gets sent up and down your backbone, your spine. All that stuff is connected. But the spine has to be intact in its spot. It cannot jump forward to the brain to be the head. It cannot do that. So there's no battle, no argument on that point. Women have to understand, like, you cannot force yourself to be in the forefront. Let the man take the brunt of all this to protect you. Because protecting you is protecting me in the long run. Because once you're damaged, now I'm damaged. I have no use, you feel me? So I have to find a woman that I can protect, that don't mind being my backbone, and allows me to be the head. Because now my purpose is intact, her purpose is intact. A lot of men don't know how to be heads either. You get what I'm saying? But think about when a man don't know how to be a head, the woman that's the backbone not going to be attached to that head. A woman wants to be attached to a head that she can be a backbone with. But today's woman want to be the head too.